Good morning, everybody. This will be my Monday morning minute, and I'd like to share with you useful tips on using the cloud service Evernote. If you're like me, maybe you're familiar with Dropbox and Google Drive already, which have been lifesavers. And my Evernote account has kind of been stagnant for a long time, and just recently I discovered a way that I could use this in class. So what's unique about Evernote is that you have this setup of notebooks, as you can see my various notebooks, and then inside of the notebook you have notes that you create. Instead of just uploading files, you throw in the file and then you can edit a title, or you could add instructions, or you could add the link from where you got that particular file. So here's a recent news article on wildfires redefining landscapes out west. So students can come in and find this article. What's nice is then you share these articles. You can share the entire notebook with your class the same way you would do with sharing on Dropbox. So I have yet to share my physical geography class because I only know how to enter one email at a time. So I have about 160 students in here, and I want to find a shortcut to put all of their emails in before doing it. But climatology, we're sitting at maybe 12 people. So a lot easier to share this notebook with them. Upcoming lunar eclipse this Sunday. Various news articles. What's nice now is all these were files I had on my desktop that I hope to use one day, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do make it to class. Sometimes they clutter up my desktop and I forget about them for months, only later to be found. So the idea is now I just start dumping them into the notebook and I can use them in class if we're talking about droughts that day. And come down to here, pull up the current US Drought Monitor, and it's now no longer September 8th, so I could update it by going to the link, which also has lots of other information. And this can spark some discussion on where the current drought is and what's causing this sort of phenomena, why there's difference across the country, and so forth. So lots of different uses. Right now I just basically find things and share them. I've made a couple of video clips, which doesn't play in here, unfortunately. You have to download it first. What I hope to do next is to turn some of these into activities. So right now I'm just sharing documents, but later I can turn this into maybe a 15-minute group activity, especially if they all have iPads with them. This will make it excellent for our QEP students. They can go on, access what a cooling degree day is. We'll talk a little bit about how this can conserve energy or use energy, and they can go through in groups. And up here I'll add, instead of just a brief description, I can add in some questions about it. And it's done. And I can make a whole list of questions and generate them. And they go through in class, follow the document down here, go through the states and see who has the biggest numbers. And you can make it, of course, more interesting than just looking up numbers. So that's my Monday Morning Minute. I hope that this helps you out. And if you have any ideas or comments, maybe you've been doing this already and have further advanced it, I would love to hear from you. Thank you.